Coach Oz here. After certainly many requests from current clients, former clients, just requesting simple instructional videos or sample workouts, I'm certainly going to be kind of doing these kind of video series on a more regular basis. So certainly hope that you enjoy them, and certainly any comments or questions, feel free to message me. But with today, just a quick and easy do with very minimal equipment type circuit. 4 exercises that I think you can be done really well, depending on, I guess, how much time that you have, 10, 15 minutes tops. I would certainly think, certainly after a more dynamic warm-up and certainly stretching post-workout, which I'm not going to get into in this video, but mainly just to kind of, target pretty well, your major muscle groups. Most of these are all compound-based movements, which ideally is great when you're trying to maximize time, more bang for your buck in terms of not only muscle activation, muscle enhancement, strength, but certainly also energy, i.e. calories burned in, like I said, a relatively short period of time. So no nonsense, which certainly I'm all about as well. So like I said, 4 exercises that are fairly basic in nature, but when they're done consecutively with very minimal rest in between, they can certainly get up a great workout and certainly put up a good sweat. So, like I said, after certainly a dynamic warm-up of about 4 to 5 minutes, jump right into push-ups. So we've got push-ups, squats, plank, and then kind of a inverted row, more or less like a false chin-up. And these all can be done, what I would suggest is maybe for time, something like 30 seconds per exercise, no rest in between each exercise, and then rest probably around anywhere between 30 seconds and 2 minutes after all 4 exercises are done, and then repeat, upwards of 3 to 5 times, depending on your fitness level. So with push-ups, I always suggest starting from the floor, ground up. It's always easier to kind of teach yourself that, usually especially when you're talking about hand placement. Put your hands just outside of your chest, but certainly wider than your body, okay? A lot of people kind of tend to have narrow hands and put their hands up far towards their head, and that stresses the shoulder much more than what it should. So just to the side of your body, at your chest level, keep your feet together, and then of course, full elbow lock, and then come down, and then push right back up, okay? Elbows go at that 45-degree angle, okay? If you're going from your knees, same concept, nice straight body. You should have a nice straight line, okay, between your head, down your knees, or to your feet, okay? So again, 30 seconds with that. Now, if you don't have a weight, you can think of anything, certainly home, that you may be able to grab, that you could probably fill with. Either it's maybe a bucket that you can fill with some sort of weight, sand, what have you. Obviously, it could be large, household items that have like a paint can, or maybe fill a backpack with stuff in it that allows you to get maybe about 10, 15 pounds of weight and put that on your back. That's good to go. But simple equipment such as like a medicine ball. We're going to do like a basic squat, so called a goblet squat. It puts more emphasis on your core, which is obviously your front sides and low back. So by keeping that weight there, kind of gravity and the weight will try to aid you to push forward, but I want you to obviously keep a nice tall chest. Keep your hips back as you squat nice and deep, okay? For added difficulty, you can squat with the ball out and then stand back up. So it would look something like this, okay? Or just squat with the weight, okay? 30 seconds with that. Then to the plank. Get in here again, start from the ground up. Elbows directly below your shoulders, feet together. And then you lift your hips up, kind of push your chin back. You should be a straight line from your head down to certainly your knees. And keep that as nice and still as you can. Engage your glutes. So really, really squeeze your glutes. You don't want kind of a low arch back with your back. And you don't want, obviously, with your low back sagging like this. Be nice and straight. Use a mirror if you got yourself. You should be nice and straight, but squeeze your bum. And that'll flatten out your pelvis into neutral spine position. If you're going from the knees, same concept. Elbows right below your shoulders. Nice straight line between your body. Great exercise for not only core stability, but certainly pelvic alignment. And then last, this is a suspension training system. You could easily set something like this up in your home by attaching a hook to the inside of a door and then taking a long beach towel, wrap it around the hook, shut the door, and then have the two ends of the towel hanging down enough that you can kind of grab in this position. If you got one of these, you can get these online on Amazon for about $100. This is the Jungle Gym, but there's TRX. From here, grab, keep your chest up, hips are up so you're not sagging, and then you just pull yourself up, keeping your elbows tight to your side, and you're bringing your fist to your chest. Okay, great way at increasing, certainly, strength of your back. Great for definition on your arms and your back, or lats, and again, nice core exercise. But with this, the further you go down, certainly the harder it is. So it's great and easy to basically adjust if you're more advanced and stronger versus someone like a beginner. Go at a lesser angle, and now you're not lifting as much weight. But again, that allows for a little bit more core stability within the core musculature, but also even shoulder stability because you're also on straps that have free range of motion. Anyway, hopefully something like that, like I said, quick 10-15 minutes. Certainly stretch after, hydrate, and if you got any questions or concerns or would like to see instructional videos, certainly personal message me. And lastly, certainly like my Facebook page, Oz Coaching, and we'll see you soon.